Welcome back to the channel Rare Coins Collections, Coin Collectors and History Enthusiasts. If you're passionate about rare coins and the incredible stories they tell, today's video will surely captivate you. We're going to dive into one of the most mysterious and valuable coins in US history, the 1894 silver dime. This small coin holds a fascinating history, and its value today is nothing short of jaw-dropping. Stick around until the end, where we'll reveal just how much this historic coin could be worth if you happen to find one in your collection or while searching through your change. The 1894 silver dime is often considered one of the holy grails of coin collecting, and it has an intriguing backstory that makes it even more fascinating. To truly understand why this particular dime is so valuable, let's first take a look at its history and design. The 1894 dime was part of the Barber dime series, named after its designer, Charles E. Barber, who was the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. Barber designed many of the U.S. coinage pieces that circulated in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, and the dime was no exception. The Barber dime features the image of Lady Liberty on the obverse, her hair wrapped in a wreath and a cap inscribed with the word Liberty. On the reverse side, the coin displays a wreath and the word United States of America, along with E pluribus unum and the value 1 dime in the center. It was a design that was simple yet elegant, and it circulated widely throughout the country during its time. The Barber dime was produced from 1892 to 1916, but it wasn't until 1894 that this particular coin became an object of fascination for coin collectors worldwide. Here's where things get truly interesting. In 1894, only 24 of these dimes were struck. That's right, only 24 coins were minted with the 1894 date. The reason for this incredibly low mintage is a bit of a mystery, and it adds to the coin's allure. According to historical accounts, these 1894 dimes were created as special pieces for officials at the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia. They were not meant to be part of the regular circulation, and the number of coins struck was so low that it's hard to say for certain whether they were intentionally made as part of a small batch or simply due to an administrative mistake. Regardless of the reason behind the limited mintage, these 24 coins became a symbol of rarity and exclusivity. The 1894 silver dime is often referred to as one of the most famous, low-mintage, coins in American history, and finding one today is a collector's dream. Due to the small number of coins produced, the 1894 dime is one of the rarest coins ever minted by the U.S. Mint, making it incredibly desirable for numismatists and investors alike. Now, you might be thinking, if there were only 24 of these coins made, why are they so valuable? Well, the answer lies not only in the rarity but also in the condition of the coin. Over the years, many of these dimes were lost, damaged, or melted down, and only a handful of them remain in good condition today. Coins that have survived the test of time and remained in excellent condition are worth significantly more than those that have been worn down by circulation. That's why finding an 1894 silver dime in mint condition is a major find, but that's not all. There's a bit of intrigue surrounding the 1894 dime because of its connection to a famous coin hoard. The most famous example of this rare dime is the one once owned by famed coin collector and financier J. P. Morgan. This coin was sold at auction for a staggering price, further cementing the 1894 silver dime status as one of the most valuable coins in the world. Collectors know that when a coin has such a rich history behind it, coupled with its extreme rarity, the price skyrockets. And while many 1894 dimes are now housed in private collections, there are still occasional opportunities to acquire one at auction. For those lucky enough to find one, the value can be absolutely extraordinary. So, what exactly are we talking about when it comes to value? Well, as you can imagine, the price of an 1894 silver dime depends heavily on its condition. Coins in good or fine condition are valuable, but those in excellent or mint condition can fetch astronomical prices at auction. If you're fortunate enough to own an 1894 dime that's in near-perfect condition, you could be looking at a life-changing amount of money. And now, here's the moment you've been waiting for. How much is an 1894 silver dime actually worth? If you have one of these rare, historic coins in excellent or uncirculated condition, it could be worth as much as $151,000, or $151,000, that's right, $151,000 for a single dime. It's hard to wrap your head around the fact that a coin with a face value of just 10 cents could be worth such an incredible amount of money today. But when you consider its rarity, historical significance, and the condition of the coin, it's no wonder that collectors are willing to pay such a high price for one of these incredible pieces of American history. So, if you're sitting on a collection of old coins or you've inherited a coin jar from a relative, it might be time to take a closer look at those dimes. You could be holding onto a rare treasure that's worth far more than its face value. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting to explore the world of numismatics, the 1894 silver dime is a perfect example of how one coin can tell a rich story and hold immense value. Today, we're going to talk about a coin that might be sitting in your collection right now, or even in your pocket, and it could be worth more than you ever imagined. We're talking about the United States $1 dime from 1977 with the mint mark D. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll be shocked to learn how much this small coin could be worth today. Let's start by taking a look at the United States dime series. The dime, which is worth just 10 cents, is one of the most iconic coins in American currency. With its small size and simple design, it's easy to overlook in the world of numismatics, but there are certain years and versions of the dime that hold significant value, and the 1977 dime is one of them. Now, you may be thinking, it's just a dime. How could a coin worth only 10 cents be worth anything more? Well, as it turns out, a 1977 dime with the right mint mark and in good condition can fetch an impressive price on the market, and it's all due to rarity, condition, and a few unique factors that we'll dive into. In the mid-1970s, the United States Mint was producing millions of dimes every year to meet the demands of a growing population. The year 1977 was no different. But what sets this particular year apart? Well, it's the mint marks. The mint mark tells us where a coin was produced. For the 1977 dime, there are 3 mint marks to look for: D for Denver, S for San Francisco, and no mint mark, which indicates the coin was struck in Philadelphia. The coin we're focusing on today is the 1977 dime with the mint mark D from the Denver Mint. While many people might not think twice about these dimes, there's a reason collectors are searching high and low for this particular version. As the years go by, fewer and fewer 1977 dimes from the Denver Mint are found in excellent condition, and that's where their value starts to skyrocket. Coins that are in great condition, also known as being in mint state, are much rarer than those that have been circulated and worn over time. With regular use, coins are bound to accumulate scratches, nicks, and other imperfections that can dramatically lower their value. However, if you have a 1977 dime from the Denver Mint in mint condition, you might be holding on to a rare treasure. In fact, this coin in pristine condition is one of the top finds for collectors and investors alike. But what exactly makes the 1977 dime stand out in terms of value? For one, the number of these dimes in excellent condition has dwindled over the years. While millions were minted, the sheer volume of dimes in circulation, along with the wear and tear they experienced, means that finding one in near-perfect condition is no easy feat. Coins from this era, especially ones that have been well preserved, are increasingly sought after by collectors who are looking for quality specimens to add to their collections. And that's where the money comes in. Another interesting factor to consider is the rarity of the D mint mark. As with all coins, the rarity of a particular version has a huge influence on its value. Some years, certain mint marks are produced in smaller numbers than others, and these become more desirable to collectors over time. The 1977 dime with the D mint mark is one of those special cases. What makes these dimes even more exciting is the possibility of finding one with an error or unique feature. Sometimes, during the minting process, errors occur, such as misprints, off-center strikes, or other subtle variations that can make a coin even rarer. These errors can cause a coin's value to soar, as collectors are particularly eager to add these unique pieces to their collections. So, if you have a 1977 dime with a minting error, it could be worth far more than just its face value. Now, let's talk about the actual value of this coin. You might be surprised to learn that a 1977 dime with the D mint mark, in uncirculated or mint state condition, can be worth an incredible amount of money. While a typical 1977 dime in average circulated condition might only be worth a few dollars or even less, one in excellent condition can fetch anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dollars depending on the specifics. If the coin has a rare minting error or is in nearly flawless condition, it can skyrocket in value. So, are you sitting down for this? Here's the big reveal: if you have a 1977 dime with the D mint mark in perfect, uncirculated condition, or better yet, one with a rare minting error, it could be worth an astonishing $65,000. Yes, you heard that right, $65,000 for a single dime. Imagine finding a coin worth that much just tucked away in a drawer or hiding in an old coin collection. It's truly mind-blowing to think that something as small and seemingly insignificant as a dime could hold such incredible value. Now, don't rush off to your coin jar just yet. If you think you found one of these hidden treasures, make sure to get it appraised by a professional to determine its true value. Condition, rarity, and any unique features can all influence how much your coin is worth, so it's important to have it properly evaluated by an expert. Today's episode is all about a coin you might have lying around in your collection, or perhaps tucked away in an old change jar, and it could be worth a fortune. We're talking about the United States $1 dime from 1991, and you won't believe how much it could be worth. Stick around until the end to discover just how much this dime could fetch today. When most people think of the dime, they probably envision a simple 10-cent coin, easy to overlook as just another piece of pocket change. But as collectors and numismatists know, certain years and versions of the dime hold incredible value, and the 1991 dime is no exception. If you're not yet familiar with the coin we're discussing, don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why it's so special, and potentially worth a lot of money. Before we jump into the specifics of the 1991 dime, let's first take a quick look at the dime itself. The dime has been part of American currency since the late 18th century, and over time, it has evolved in design. The 1991 dime features the famous image of Franklin D. Roosevelt, who served as the 32nd President of the United States. This portrait has graced the front of the dime since 1946, following Roosevelt's death, and has since become one of the most recognized images in American coinage. The reverse side of the dime displays a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. But the 1991 dime is not just your average dime, it's unique for a few reasons, especially when it comes to its value. The first thing to note is the mint mark. Coins produced by the United States Mint are stamped with a mint mark, which indicates where they were struck. The 1991 dime, in particular, could come from one of three different mints: the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark; the Denver Mint, marked with a D; or the San Francisco Mint, marked with an S. Each mint produces its own versions of the coin, and collectors are particularly drawn to specific mint marks, as some are rarer than others. The 1991 dime with the D mint mark from the Denver Mint is what we're focusing on today. But here's the kicker: while millions of these dimes were minted, very few have survived in mint condition, and this is where things get interesting. Over the years, these coins have been used, circulated, and worn down, which has affected their overall condition. The dimes that have survived in excellent condition, without scratches, dings, or discoloration, are incredibly rare, and those are the ones that have the potential to fetch a significant amount of money. Why is condition so important when it comes to coin value? Simply put, the better the condition, the more valuable the coin. Coins in pristine condition are in high demand among collectors because they represent the best examples of a particular year or design. In the case of the 1991 dime, one that is still in near-perfect or uncirculated condition can fetch much higher prices than a well-worn coin. If you happen to have a 1991 dime from the Denver Mint that looks like it just came off the minting press, you might be holding a small fortune in your hands. In addition to the rarity of finding a 1991 dime in mint condition, certain features can make this coin even more valuable. As with any coin, errors can sometimes occur during the minting process. A misaligned strike, an off-center coin, or other subtle imperfections that happen during production can turn an otherwise ordinary coin into something extraordinary. Error coins are highly sought after by collectors because they are unique. After all, how often do you come across a coin that's one of a kind, and that's not all? Over time, as collectors continue to hunt for rare and valuable coins, the price of a 1991 dime with the right features or in exceptional condition can rise. Collectors are constantly seeking out specific coins to complete their collections, and the demand for coins from particular years or mints can drive up prices. With time, coins like the 1991 dime may become even more desirable, and thus more valuable. So, how much could a 1991 dime from the Denver Mint, in pristine condition, be worth today? Are you ready for the reveal? Well, hold on tight. If you happen to have one of these coins in mint state, especially one with an error or rare feature, you could be sitting on a treasure worth a whopping $68,000. That's right, $68,000 for a single dime. It might sound too good to be true, but the rare combination of excellent condition, rarity, and high demand can elevate a coin's value to astounding heights. Whether you found this coin in an old coin jar, or you've been holding onto it for years, it could be worth more than you ever imagined. If you think you have a 1991 dime that might be worth a significant amount of money, be sure to have it properly appraised by a professional. A coin's value can vary depending on its condition, mint mark, and any unique characteristics, so it's important to get an expert opinion to ensure you're getting the true value for your find. And that wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1991 dime and its potential value, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting coin discoveries. Don't forget to tap the notification bell so you never miss out on future videos. Thanks for tuning in, and happy hunting. Who knows, your next coin could be worth a fortune.